What is human resource management? Human resource management, HRM, is the strategic approach to the effective management of an organization's employees, often referred to as its human capital. It focuses on maximizing employee performance in service of an employer's strategic objectives. HRM is concerned with the people dimension in management, encompassing all decisions and practices that directly affect the people who work for the organization. This includes attracting, developing, motivating, and retaining employees to achieve organizational goals. Effective HRM ensures that an organization has the right people in the right places at the right time, equipped with the necessary skills and motivation. The primary goal of HRM is to ensure that the organization's human resources are utilized effectively and efficiently. This involves creating a positive work environment where employees feel valued and are encouraged to contribute their best. HRM is not merely an administrative function, it is a strategic partner in achieving business success. By integrating HR strategies with overall business strategy, organizations can gain a competitive advantage. It plays a crucial role in fostering a culture of innovation, productivity, and employee well-being. Evolution of human resource management. Historically, the management of employees began as personnel administration, primarily focusing on administrative tasks like payroll, record-keeping, and compliance with basic labor laws. This early phase was largely reactive, responding to immediate employee needs and regulatory requirements rather than proactively shaping the workforce. The emphasis was on control and efficiency, treating employees as interchangeable units of labor. There was limited attention paid to employee development, motivation, or strategic alignment with business objectives. The role was often clerical and had little influence on organizational strategy. Over time, the field evolved, recognizing the importance of human capital beyond mere administrative functions. The shift towards human resource management began with a greater emphasis on employee welfare, industrial relations, and the psychological aspects of work. This transition acknowledged that motivated and skilled employees are crucial for organizational success. The strategic HRM era emerged, positioning HR as a vital partner in achieving business goals. Modern HRM is proactive, focusing on talent management, organizational development, and fostering a culture that drives innovation and productivity. It integrates technology and data analytics to make informed decisions about the workforce. Key functions of human resource management. Human resource management encompasses several critical functions essential for organizational success. These functions work together to ensure that an organization effectively manages its human capital. Key areas include human resource planning, which involves anticipating future staffing needs and developing strategies to meet them. Recruitment and selection are crucial for attracting and hiring the best talent, ensuring a strong fit between employees and job roles. Training and development programs enhance employee skills and knowledge, fostering continuous growth and adaptability. Performance management systems evaluate and improve employee performance, aligning individual contributions with organizational objectives. Compensation and benefits administration ensures fair and competitive remuneration packages, motivating employees and promoting retention. Employee relations focuses on maintaining a positive work environment, addressing grievances, and fostering strong communication channels. Health and safety initiatives protect employee well-being and ensure compliance with regulatory standards. Finally, compliance with labor laws and ethical guidelines is paramount, safeguarding both the organization and its employees. These integrated functions collectively contribute to a productive, engaged, and legally compliant workforce. HRM and organizational goals. Aligning human resource management with organizational goals is crucial for strategic success. HR strategies must directly support and enable the achievement of broader business objectives, such as increasing market share, improving profitability, or fostering innovation. This strategic alignment ensures that all HR activities, from talent acquisition to performance management, are focused on driving the organization towards its desired future state. When HR is integrated into strategic planning, it moves beyond a purely administrative role to become a key driver of competitive advantage. This proactive approach helps organizations anticipate future challenges and opportunities related to their workforce. Effective HRM contributes to organizational goals by fostering a high-performance culture, attracting and retaining top talent, and developing a skilled and motivated workforce. For instance, if a company's goal is to expand into new markets, HR would focus on recruiting employees with international experience and cultural competencies. If the goal is to enhance customer satisfaction, HR would implement training programs focused on customer service skills and reward systems that incentivize excellent service. By strategically managing human capital, organizations can build the capabilities necessary to execute their business strategies and achieve sustainable growth. Understanding human resource planning. Human resource planning, HRP, is the process of anticipating and making provisions for the movement of people into, within, and out of an organization. It involves forecasting the organization's future demand for and supply of human resources. The primary purpose of HRP is to ensure that the organization has the right number of people with the right skills in the right places at the right time to achieve its strategic objectives. Effective HRP helps organizations avoid staffing shortages or surpluses, which can be costly and disruptive. It is a proactive process that links HR activities with the overall business strategy. The benefits of robust HRP are numerous and significant. It helps organizations identify and address potential skill gaps, ensuring they have the necessary talent for future growth and innovation. HRP also facilitates more efficient recruitment and selection processes by providing a clear understanding of staffing needs. Furthermore, it supports employee development by identifying training requirements and career paths. By integrating HRP with business planning, organizations can enhance their competitive advantage, improve productivity, and reduce labor costs associated with inefficient staffing. It also aids in complying with legal requirements related to workforce composition and diversity. Forecasting HR demand. Forecasting HR demand involves predicting the number and type of employees an organization will need in the future. This process is critical for proactive staffing and strategic planning. Various methods can be employed, ranging from qualitative approaches that rely on expert judgment to quantitative methods that use statistical analysis. Qualitative methods include the Delphi technique, where experts anonymously provide forecasts, and managerial judgment, which involves managers making informed estimates based on their experience and knowledge of future business plans. These methods are particularly useful when historical data is limited or when significant changes are anticipated. Quantitative methods for forecasting HR demand utilize historical data and statistical techniques to project future needs. Trend analysis involves studying past employment levels to predict future ones, often adjusted for factors like productivity changes. Ratio analysis establishes relationships between business activity, example sales volume, and the number of employees required. Regression analysis is a more sophisticated statistical tool that identifies relationships between multiple variables and HR demand. These methods provide a more objective and data-driven basis for forecasting, helping organizations make more accurate predictions about their future workforce requirements. Forecasting HR supply involves predicting the availability of human resources, both from within the organization, internal supply, and from the external labor market, external supply. Internal supply analysis considers current employees who can be promoted, transferred, or retrained to fill future vacancies. Tools like skills inventories, replacement charts, and Markov analysis help track employee capabilities, potential successes, and internal movement patterns. This internal focus is crucial for career development and retaining institutional knowledge, ensuring that the organization can leverage its existing talent effectively. External supply analysis examines the availability of qualified candidates in the broader labor market. This involves monitoring demographic trends, educational output, unemployment rates, and the competitive landscape for talent. Factors such as economic conditions, industry growth, and technological advancements significantly influence external supply. Organizations often use labor market surveys and economic forecasts to gauge external availability. By understanding both internal and external supply, organizations can develop comprehensive strategies to ensure a continuous flow of talent, addressing potential shortages or surpluses proactively and efficiently. HR planning strategies. Once HR demand and supply are forecasted, organizations develop strategies to address any identified imbalances, whether surpluses or shortages. For a labor surplus, strategies might include reducing work hours, implementing hiring freezes, offering early retirement programs, or even layoffs as a last resort. The goal is to reduce the workforce size or cost without severely impacting morale or productivity. These decisions require careful consideration of legal implications, employee well-being, and public relations. Organizations often prioritize less drastic measures first to minimize negative consequences. Conversely, for a labor shortage, strategies focus on attracting and retaining talent. This could involve increasing recruitment efforts, offering competitive compensation and benefits, investing in training and development to upskill existing employees, or utilizing temporary workers and outsourcing. Organizations might also explore flexible work arrangements to broaden their talent pool. The choice of strategy depends on the severity and duration of the imbalance, as well as the organization's financial health and strategic objectives. Effective HR planning ensures that these strategies are implemented proactively, minimizing disruption and maximizing organizational effectiveness. Legal and ethical considerations in HRP human resource planning must always adhere to a complex framework of local and national labor laws and ethical guidelines. These regulations are designed to protect employees, ensure fair employment practices, and prevent discrimination. Key legal considerations include equal employment opportunity laws, which prohibit discrimination based on race, gender, religion, age, disability, or national origin. Organizations must ensure their HRP processes, from forecasting to strategy implementation, are free from bias and promote diversity and inclusion. Non-compliance can lead to significant legal penalties, reputational damage, and decreased employee morale. Ethical considerations extend beyond legal compliance, focusing on moral principles and organizational values. This involves treating employees with respect, ensuring transparency in decision-making, and promoting a culture of fairness. For instance, when addressing a labor surplus, ethical HRP prioritizes methods that minimize harm to employees, such as retraining or voluntary separation, before resorting to involuntary layoffs. Similarly, during a labor shortage, ethical practices ensure fair recruitment and compensation, avoiding exploitation. Integrating ethical principles into HRP builds trust, enhances employee engagement, and strengthens the organization's reputation as a responsible employer, contributing to long-term sustainability. Introduction to job analysis. Job analysis is a systematic process of collecting and analyzing information about the duties, responsibilities, necessary skills, outcomes, and work environment of a particular job. It serves as the foundation for almost all other HR functions, providing detailed insights into what a job entails. The primary purpose of job analysis is to define the job clearly and comprehensively, outlining its content and requirements. This detailed understanding is crucial for effective human resource management, ensuring that HR activities are aligned with the actual demands of each role within the organization. The importance of job analysis cannot be overstated. It provides the essential data needed for developing accurate job descriptions and job specifications, which are vital for recruitment and selection. It also helps in identifying training and development needs by highlighting the skills required for a job versus the skills an incumbent possesses. Furthermore, job analysis supports performance appraisal by establishing clear performance standards. It aids in designing equitable compensation structures and ensures compliance with legal requirements, such as those related to equal employment opportunity and disability accommodations. Ultimately, a thorough job analysis leads to better informed HR decisions and improved organizational efficiency. Methods of job analysis. Several methods are used to collect information for job analysis, each with its own advantages and disadvantages. Observation involves watching employees perform their jobs and recording the tasks and behaviors. This method is effective for routine, manual jobs, but less suitable for complex or intellectual roles. Interviews, conducted with job incumbents, supervisors, or subject matter experts, allow for in-depth information gathering about duties, responsibilities, and challenges. Structured interviews ensure consistency, while unstructured interviews can uncover unique insights. Both provide rich qualitative data. Questionnaires are a cost-effective way to gather data from a large number of employees, often using standardized forms or surveys. These can include checklists of tasks, rating scales for importance, or open-ended questions. Employee diaries or logs require incumbents to record their activities over a period, providing a detailed, chronological account of their work. While time-consuming, this method offers a realistic view of daily tasks. The choice of method often depends on the type of job, the resources available, and the desired level of detail, with many organizations using a combination of methods for comprehensive results. Job descriptions and specifications. The outputs of job analysis are typically a job description and a job specification, two critical documents for HR. A job description is a written statement that details the tasks, duties, and responsibilities of a job. It typically includes the job title, department, reporting relationships, a summary of the job's purpose, and a comprehensive list of essential functions. This document serves as a clear outline of what an employee is expected to do in a particular role. It is a fundamental tool for communicating job requirements to both current and prospective employees, ensuring clarity and alignment. A job specification, on the other hand, outlines the minimum qualifications and characteristics a person must possess to perform a given job successfully. This includes knowledge, skills, abilities, KSAs, education, experience, and sometimes personality traits or physical requirements. While the job description focuses on the job itself, the job specification focuses on the human attributes needed for the job. Both documents are indispensable for effective recruitment, selection, training, and performance management. They provide a clear framework for evaluating candidates and employees, ensuring that the right talent is matched with the right roles and supporting legal compliance in hiring practices. Job design principles. Job design is the process of defining how tasks, duties, and responsibilities are grouped and organized into a job. The goal is to create jobs that are both productive for the organization and satisfying for the employee. Several principles guide effective job design, aiming to enhance motivation, performance, and job satisfaction. Job enlargement involves expanding the number of different tasks performed by an employee within the same job level. This horizontal loading reduces monotony and increases task variety, making the job less repetitive and potentially more engaging for the individual. Job enrichment, on the other hand, involves increasing the depth of a job by giving employees more responsibility, autonomy, and control over their work. This vertical loading allows employees to plan, execute, and evaluate their own work, fostering a sense of ownership and achievement. Job rotation involves systematically moving employees from one job to another to broaden their skills and experience. This approach can reduce boredom, improve cross-functional understanding, and prepare employees for future leadership roles. Other principles include considering ergonomic factors to optimize physical comfort and safety, and team-based approaches that foster collaboration and shared responsibility, all contributing to a more effective and engaging work environment. Recruitment strategies. Recruitment strategies are the approaches organizations use to attract a qualified pool of candidates for job vacancies. These strategies can be broadly categorized into internal and external sources. Internal recruitment involves filling vacancies with current employees through promotions, transfers, or reassignments. This approach leverages existing talent, boosts employee morale, and reduces recruitment costs and onboarding time. It also capitalizes on employees' familiarity with the organizational culture and processes. However, it can sometimes lead to a lack of new perspectives and can create internal competition. External recruitment involves seeking candidates from outside the organization. Common external sources include online job boards, professional networking sites, social media, career fairs, employee referrals, and recruitment agencies. This strategy brings in fresh ideas, diverse experiences, and new skill sets. It also allows organizations to target specific expertise not available internally. Developing a strong employer brand is crucial for attracting top external talent, as it communicates the organization's values and culture to potential candidates. The choice between internal and external strategies often depends on the specific job requirements, organizational culture, and market conditions, with many organizations employing a blend of both. The recruitment process. The recruitment process is a systematic series of steps undertaken by an organization to identify, attract, and encourage qualified candidates to apply for job vacancies. It typically begins with identifying a staffing need, often stemming from HR planning or a new business initiative. This leads to the creation or update of a job description and specification, clearly outlining the role's requirements. The next step involves choosing appropriate recruitment sources and methods, such as internal postings, online platforms, or professional networks, to reach the target candidate pool effectively. This initial phase sets the stage for attracting the right talent. Once sources are identified, the organization advertises the position, crafting compelling job postings that highlight the role's responsibilities, qualifications, and the company's culture. This is followed by screening applications and resumes to filter out unqualified candidates, focusing on those who meet the minimum requirements. The goal is to create a manageable shortlist of candidates for further evaluation. Throughout this process, maintaining clear communication with applicants and adhering to legal and ethical guidelines are paramount. An efficient and well-managed recruitment process is crucial for building a strong talent pipeline and ensuring a positive candidate experience, which reflects positively on the employer brand. Selection methods overview. After recruitment attracts a pool of candidates, the selection process begins, aiming to identify the most suitable individuals for the job. This involves a series of methods designed to assess candidates' qualifications, skills, and fit with the organization. Initial screening often involves reviewing application forms and resumes to verify basic qualifications and experience. This step helps narrow down the applicant pool to a manageable number for more in-depth assessment. The accuracy and completeness of these initial documents are crucial for making informed decisions. Subsequent selection methods include various types of interviews, which allow for direct interaction and assessment of communication skills, personality, and cultural fit. Employment tests, such as cognitive ability tests, personality assessments, and job knowledge tests, provide objective measures of specific skills and traits relevant to the job. Work sample tests, where candidates perform tasks similar to those required in the job, offer a highly predictive measure of job performance. Background checks and reference checks verify information provided by candidates and gather insights from previous employers. The combination of these methods helps create a comprehensive profile of each candidate, leading to more informed and effective hiring decisions. Interviewing techniques. Interviews are a cornerstone of the selection process, providing an opportunity to assess candidates beyond their resumes. Various interviewing techniques exist, each designed to elicit different types of information. Structured interviews use a predetermined set of questions asked to all candidates, ensuring consistency and fairness. and making it easier to compare responses. This approach reduces bias and improves the reliability and validity of the interview. Behavioral interviews ask candidates to describe how they handled specific situations in the past, based on the premise that past behavior is the best predictor of future performance. For example, tell me about a time you faced a difficult customer. Situational interviews present hypothetical scenarios and ask candidates how they would respond, assessing their problem-solving skills and judgment. Panel interviews involve multiple interviewers, which can provide a more comprehensive assessment and reduce individual bias, though they can be intimidating for candidates. Stress interviews intentionally create a high-pressure environment to observe a candidate's reaction to stress. Regardless of the technique, effective interviewing requires active listening, clear questioning, and thorough note-taking. Interviewers should be trained to avoid common biases and focus on job-related competencies, ensuring a fair and objective assessment of each candidate's potential. Making selection decisions. After candidates have undergone various selection methods, the final stage involves making informed selection decisions. This process typically begins with a thorough review of all collected data, including application forms, resumes, interview notes, test results, and reference checks. A comprehensive evaluation helps create a holistic profile of each candidate, allowing the hiring team to compare strengths and weaknesses against the job requirements and organizational culture. It is crucial to use a consistent and objective decision-making framework to ensure fairness and reduce bias, aligning with equal employment opportunity principles. Once a decision is made, a job offer is extended to the chosen candidate, detailing compensation, benefits, start date, and other terms of employment. This offer is often followed by a negotiation phase. Concurrently, background checks, including criminal history, education verification, and employment history, are typically conducted to confirm the accuracy of information provided by the candidate and mitigate potential risks. Legal compliance is paramount throughout this entire process, from ensuring non-discriminatory practices to adhering to data privacy regulations. A well-managed selection decision process not only secures the best talent, but also reinforces the organization's reputation as a fair and ethical employer. Performance management systems. Performance management is a continuous process of identifying, measuring, and developing the performance of individuals and teams, and aligning their performance with the strategic goals of the organization. Unlike traditional performance appraisals, which are often annual and backward-looking, performance management is ongoing and forward-looking. It involves setting clear expectations, providing regular feedback, offering coaching and support, and recognizing achievements. The system aims to create a culture of continuous improvement and high performance, ensuring that employees are consistently contributing to organizational success. The goals of a robust performance management system are multifaceted. It seeks to improve individual and team performance by identifying strengths and areas for development, thereby enhancing overall organizational productivity. It also facilitates effective communication between managers and employees, fostering a transparent and supportive work environment. By linking individual performance to organizational objectives, it ensures strategic alignment and accountability. Furthermore, performance management provides a fair basis for making HR decisions related to compensation, promotions, and training. Ultimately, it empowers employees, drives engagement, and helps organizations achieve their strategic ambitions through a highly effective workforce. Performance appraisal methods. Performance appraisal methods are the specific tools and techniques used to evaluate an employee's job performance. One common method is rating scales, which assess employees on various job-related criteria using numerical or descriptive scales. These can include graphic rating scales, which list traits or behaviors and ask raters to indicate the degree to which an employee possesses them. Behaviorally anchored rating scales, BARS, are more specific, defining performance levels using concrete behavioral examples, making them more objective and reducing rater bias. These scales provide a structured way to quantify performance. Management by objectives, MBO, is another popular method where employees and managers jointly set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound SMART goals. Performance is then appraised based on the achievement of these agreed-upon objectives. 360-degree feedback involves collecting performance data from multiple sources, including supervisors, peers, subordinates, and even customers. This comprehensive approach provides a well-rounded view of an employee's performance and development needs. Other methods include critical incident method, where managers record specific examples of effective and ineffective behaviors, and ranking methods, which compare employees against each other. The choice of method depends on organizational culture, job type, and desired outcomes. Conducting performance reviews. Conducting effective performance reviews is a critical skill for managers, requiring preparation, clear communication, and a focus on development. Before the review, managers should gather comprehensive data on the employee's performance, including self-assessments, feedback from others, and objective metrics. The review meeting itself should be a two-way dialogue, not just a one-sided lecture. It's essential to create a supportive and open environment where employees feel comfortable sharing their perspectives and concerns. Starting with positive feedback and acknowledging achievements can set a constructive tone for the discussion, fostering trust and receptiveness. During the review, managers should clearly communicate performance expectations, discuss areas for improvement with specific examples, and collaboratively set new, measurable goals for the upcoming period. It is crucial to focus on behaviors and results rather than personal traits to ensure objective feedback. Developing a clear action plan for improvement, including specific training, coaching, or resources, is vital for supporting employee growth. Concluding the review with a summary of agreed-upon actions and a positive outlook reinforces commitment. Effective performance reviews are not just about evaluation. They are powerful tools for motivation, development, and aligning individual contributions with organizational success, ultimately strengthening the manager-employee relationship. Legal and ethical aspects of performance. Performance management and appraisal processes are subject to significant legal and ethical scrutiny to ensure fairness, prevent discrimination, and protect employee rights. Legally, organizations must ensure that their appraisal systems are free from bias and are applied consistently across all employees. Laws such as Equal Employment Opportunity (EEO) Acts prohibit discrimination based on protected characteristics like race, gender, age, and disability. Performance criteria must be job-related and clearly defined, and managers must be trained to avoid subjective judgments that could lead to disparate impact or treatment. Poorly designed or inconsistently applied appraisal systems can lead to costly lawsuits and damage an organization's reputation. Ethically, organizations have a responsibility to conduct performance appraisals with integrity, transparency, and respect for employees. This involves providing honest and constructive feedback, ensuring confidentiality of performance data, and offering opportunities for employees to respond to their evaluations. Managers should avoid personal biases, favoritism, or using appraisals as a tool for retaliation. Proper documentation of performance issues, feedback sessions, and development plans is crucial, not only for legal defense, but also for providing a clear record of an employee's journey. Adhering to both legal and ethical standards in performance management builds trust, fosters a positive work environment, and ensures that decisions regarding promotions, compensation, and termination are fair and defensible. Training and development. Training and development are crucial HR functions focused on enhancing employee capabilities, knowledge, and skills to improve job performance and prepare for future roles. Training typically refers to activities designed to improve current job performance, addressing immediate skill gaps. Development, on the other hand, focuses on broader learning experiences that prepare employees for future responsibilities and career growth within the organization. Both are vital for maintaining a competitive workforce and adapting to evolving business needs. They contribute significantly to employee engagement, retention, and overall organizational productivity. The process of effective training and development involves several key stages. It begins with a needs assessment to identify specific skill gaps and learning objectives. This is followed by the design of appropriate training programs, considering content, methods, and learning styles. Delivery methods can range from traditional classroom instruction and on-the-job training to e-learning modules, simulations, and mentoring programs. Finally, evaluation is critical to assess the effectiveness of the training, measuring whether learning objectives were met and if there was a positive impact on performance and organizational goals. Continuous investment in training and development signals to employees that the organization values their growth and is committed to their success. Compensation and benefits. Compensation and benefits constitute the total rewards package offered to employees in exchange for their work. Compensation refers to the direct financial payments, such as base salary, wages, bonuses, and commissions. It is designed to attract, motivate, and retain talent, reflecting the value of an employee's contributions to the organization. A well-structured compensation system ensures internal equity, fairness relative to other jobs within the company, and external competitiveness, fairness relative to similar jobs in the market. Organizations must balance these factors to create a pay structure that is both appealing to employees and financially sustainable for the business. Benefits are indirect forms of compensation, often including health insurance, retirement plans, paid time off, and other perks like tuition reimbursement or wellness programs. These non-cash rewards are highly valued by employees and play a significant role in attracting and retaining talent, as well as enhancing employee well-being and loyalty. The design of a comprehensive benefits package considers legal requirements, industry standards, and employee demographics. Together, compensation and benefits form a total reward strategy that communicates the organization's value proposition to its employees. Effective management of this area is crucial for employee satisfaction, motivation, and the organization's ability to compete for skilled labor. Employee relations and engagement. Employee relations focuses on managing the relationship between employers and employees to ensure a positive, productive, and harmonious work environment. This involves fostering open communication, resolving workplace conflicts, and addressing employee grievances fairly and consistently. Effective employee relations aims to build trust, promote mutual respect, and ensure that employees feel valued and heard. It plays a critical role in maintaining morale, reducing turnover, and preventing legal disputes. Proactive strategies include regular employee surveys, town hall meetings, and accessible grievance procedures to address issues before they escalate. Employee engagement refers to the emotional commitment an employee has to their organization and its goals. Highly engaged employees are more productive, innovative, and loyal, leading to better business outcomes. HR plays a pivotal role in fostering engagement through various initiatives, such as recognizing employee contributions, providing opportunities for growth and development, promoting work-life balance, and ensuring fair treatment. Creating a culture where employees feel connected to the organization's mission and values is key. Strong employee relations and high engagement are interdependent. A positive relationship fosters engagement, and engaged employees contribute to a more harmonious workplace, creating a virtuous cycle that benefits both individuals and the organization. Legal framework and compliance. Operating within a robust legal framework is a fundamental aspect of human resource management. Organizations must comply with a myriad of local, national, and international labor laws and regulations to ensure fair employment practices and protect employee rights. Key areas of compliance include equal employment opportunity (EEO) laws, which prohibit discrimination, wage and hour laws governing minimum wage, overtime, and working conditions, and occupational safety and health (OSH) regulations ensuring a safe workplace. Non-compliance can result in severe penalties, including fines, lawsuits, and reputational damage, making legal adherence a top priority for HR professionals. Worker compensation programs are another critical component of the legal framework. providing financial and medical benefits to employees who suffer work-related injuries or illnesses. HR is responsible for understanding and administering these programs, ensuring timely reporting of incidents and facilitating the claims process. Beyond specific laws, ethical considerations guide HR practices, promoting fairness, transparency, and respect in all interactions. HR professionals must stay updated on evolving legislation and adapt policies and procedures accordingly. A strong commitment to legal and ethical compliance not only mitigates risks but also fosters a positive and trustworthy work environment, demonstrating the organization's commitment to its employees and societal responsibilities.